They're affordable, one size fits most. They have fewer variations than t-shirts, which makes them a great item to decorate and sell to your customers. But one thing they're not easy to do is screen print. So in this video, we're gonna show you actually how to screen print, not on the hats, but on one color transfers, so you can make your own hats using a heat transfer press. You're gonna need your premium transfer paper, which is a hot peel Plastisol transfer. You need some transfer adhesion powder. Premium ink, today we're using Wilflex Quick White, and some PPE. With your art, simply reverse it. You can do that either on your computer file, or you can do that on your exposure unit by flipping the film over or printing the film backwards if you're on a CTS. You don't need to pre-shrink your paper because you're only doing one color. You don't need to vacuum platen. You just need a little bit of adhesive to make sure that that transfer is not moving. Just a good amount of off contact here to allow that ink to release onto your paper and give you a nice, smooth, crisp print. And then we're gonna have a low angle to get a good ink deposit, and then slow print, allowing that ink to release, all the inks out of the screen. We got a good ink deposit right here. We have a good EOM. This is a 158 mesh screen. So if we were finding that our transfers aren't opaque enough, we can lower the mesh to a 125 or 110 to get a little bit more ink deposit. Now it's time to do our transfer adhesion powder. For that, we're gonna put on some PPE and get all over the place. We have it in a big bin to keep it there, but when we need to shake it off, you do want to wear a KN95 mask and some gloves. So when we're putting our adhesion powder on, we want to make sure that it's covering the entire ink surface. So also making sure that my hands are not touching the ink and wrecking it. We want to make sure we shake it off so that our adhesion powder is not stuck to the paper. So next we're going to gel cure it 260 to 280 degrees. Typically I do it directly after printing or have somebody else do it so we can maximize our print speeds here. Gel cure is very easy to tell if it's happening correctly. You want to make sure to peel off the edge of a transfer. It should just come off all at once, a little bit at a time like that. So right here is what we're looking for. But if it's stuck, it means you're over curing it. So you need to lower your temperature or speed your belt up. If it's coming off from your finger, it means you're under curing it and you need to slow things down. And you should be able to roll it around. Now we'll cut these out and transfer them. If we're doing a lot of these, you don't want to use a scissor, but we're just doing a few of these right now. You want to use more like a paper cutter so everyone's cut consistently. Today we're using the Stahl's Hotronix Fusion IQ. We're only using the top temperature. We don't need to heat press from the bottom right now. So we're just gonna set this in here, but it allows us to keep that hat nice and taut. 320 degrees, 10 seconds, medium pressure. So we'll do screen printing as rad first. You can easily see through this. If you do need to use some heat tape, you can use that, but if you're doing a lot of transfers, you wanna go fast, so best to have standard transfers. This is a hot peel, so as soon as it pops off, we're gonna peel it. But, wow, that was easy. Let's do a few more. Oh, released so fast, it just popped up with the heat press. A little sticky on the back of that. If that happens, just take a cleaning card and wipe that off like that. All right, we'll do one of the squeegee guys. Great thing about this is that you can do a ton of hat transfers on one piece of paper. Much more economical if you really break it down because you can get so many transfers and your ink cost is extremely minimal. So on this 25-cent piece of transfer paper, we got 21 transfers. Probably could have got another 10 or so more if we really maximized that paper and used a few cents of ink. Get over 100 an hour and made some pretty awesome hats. So screen printing definitely is rad when you're screen printing transfers for your own hats. Great product to sell to your customers and super fun to do. If you have questions or know another shop that would benefit from this information, drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and keep powering the print with Ryonet.